Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no breaks. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting this place. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no it's a gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane nonstop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right into it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look lean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Shit be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? Let's go, bro. Panic. Man, I've been sitting up here telling y'all, man.
This is Grammarly's AI writing app. Your writing from start to finish, all in one place. Whether it's emails, essays, or proposals, Grammarly.
One grid is now here. The robot army is here. The unintelligent artificial intelligence, man.
You got me seeing so clear.
Let's go. You said you need a robot helper?
Put your boy shit.
You're gonna have a robot for sale.
Lost and glitch.
Might be able to cop one for like 15 bands.
We cool, nigga.
Yeah, tap in, man. We about to get to it, man.
Major. We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listening the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office, yeah, it is that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these plenty trees. Okay. Don't break the code, this family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is in Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Sick. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Sick. Study the gang, now they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Okay. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listening to top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Poor looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the clippers, you know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money. Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain. I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yes, true. This is guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. I already know what it is, man. Yeah. What's good? What's happening? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today, man? You already know it's your brother Virgil, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to another episode of I Real Talk Podcast. You know, y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in, you did. What's up with y'all though, man? How y'all doing, man? Beautiful evening. You know, it's not as cold as it's been, but it's still cold, but you know it's not cold like below zero and all that, you know. But yeah, though, man, it's a beautiful thing. We all woke up earlier today and we've been awake ever since. The Most High breathed the breath of life into us, right? And, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. We got the victory and the glory, man. All praises be to the Most High, man. Right? It's a beautiful thing. XL Pro, True by Myself, what's happening? Right? Now, tonight's show, man, right? And I've been telling y'all I'm about to start going more heavy on this, right? Like, you know, like usual, but you know what I'm talking about? This situation right here is very, very serious. Excuse me. It's very serious, and it's going to be here before you know it. It's 2026 right now. This target date is only 7 years away, and they're talking about this publicly. Oh, gee, what's happening, man? Man. Right? What y'all know about this, man? I know if y'all tapping in with me, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all have already heard about this, right? Man, y'all better understand what's going on, man. And like I've been telling y'all, man, the smart grid is now here. The robot army is now here. Not coming, not on the way, here, right now, right? Right now, as we speak, it is here. You know? And I've been trying to tell y'all what's coming, man. I've been telling y'all for, man, listen here, man. And I ain't gonna stop. I'm not letting up, man. Right? Yeah, man. My man OG, man. OG said, remember when Will Smith's character in iRobot said his father was replaced by a robot at his job? iRobot take place in 2034. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, OG, man. Right? Let me put this graphic up on the screen. Let me pull this page up for y'all real quick, and I'm going to come back right back there. Right? Right? Notice it says 600,000 U.S. workers. Right? 600,000 U.S. citizens that work for this corporation. And they want to get rid of basically damn near all of their American workforce. Right? I've been telling y'all about universal basic income, assigned employment, assigned housing. So what type of work is going to be left for us humans to do if robots is doing everything? You think about that, man? What is going to be left for us to do as the unintelligent artificial intelligence is taking over all industries and eventually will consume them all? Literally. What's going to be left for us humans to do? How are we then to make money to live and survive? See, while we be so consumed with all the BS and rigmarole going on around the world, we don't be focusing on the stuff that actually matters, man. That actually matters, right? Lucky for y'all, I'm a guy who's multifaceted, and I talk about literally everything, or as much as possible. I like to keep the unintelligent artificial intelligence guessing, right? I don't allow it to figure me out. Right? Told y'all I'm on a different mission than most of y'all, man. You hear me? But let's go, though, man. Amazon wants to get rid of 600,000 U.S. citizens, right? How many U.S. employees work for Amazon? Okay, so listen, y'all, did y'all just hear that? In our country right now, we have roughly 1 million, right? We got let's just round it. We're going to say we got 1 million American citizens who work for Amazon. Amazon wants to get rid of more than half of its human workforce within the next 7 years. Huh? What y'all got to say about that, man? How many of y'all that tap in with me work for Amazon? Or know somebody that worked for Amazon? Now, the thing I want y'all to pay attention to and really think about is if Amazon wants to get rid of more than half of its workforce, its human workforce, that's going to put a lot of people out of work, man, within the next 7 years. Man, y'all better understand what's going on, Jack. Y'all better understand what's going on, man. My Lord, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering, man. Right? Man, listen here, y'all, man. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me play this video for y'all while I gotta do some little technical error. Right? 600,000 people, man. Right? This is very, very serious, y'all, man. Right? Now, this was first released to the public like about 3 months ago, man. They slipped this one under the rug on us, man. Right? Right? Mm, 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 mm. 600,000 people, man.
With Fortis's training, there was a lot of hands-on, and the instructors were so important to Job cuts at Amazon. Overnight, the company announcing it'll eliminate approximately 14,000 roles. This is the largest corporate layoff of the year, one of the largest in Amazon's history.
Hold on, this just happened.
Correspondent Christine Romans joins us now.
Hold on, that's not the wrong.
Pushing forward with a plan to use robots to do 600,000 jobs that humans would normally do. The New York Times, citing leaked documents, reports Amazon will automate 75% of its operations within several years. Amazon estimates automation will help it save more than $12 billion and shave 30 cents off each item it ships. Amazon stressed it still plans to hire 250,000 workers for the holiday season.
600,000 workers are going to be laid off at Amazon. Now, they haven't begun this layoff just of yet, but are we seriously talking about laying this many people off at just one company? This is ridiculous. And we didn't even see a layoff like this at the federal government level with Trump and laying off with the government shutdown. This is, guys, I don't even know what to say. And I'm going to tell you guys this at the end of the day. All of these companies that sit and back, and there is going to be another pioneer series of other companies following Amazon, because y'all remember the first wave of layoffs when Microsoft started the wave, and then all these other companies were just like a chain reaction, like a domino effect. And guess what? There's going to be more companies. It's not just going to be Amazon, but 600,000 people are going to be without a job. Let's dig a little bit deeper into this, guys, so we can really get the gist.
600,000 people, y'all. Man. Right? Man, listen here, y'all, man. Amazon, take this in. Think about this, man. Think about this, man. .com was good, man. What's up with my brother Dez? Right? Right. Think about this, man. 600,000 people over the course of the next 7 years will be without a job. Now, I wonder how they're going to break that down. I didn't find too many articles on like how they're going to break that down, but I would imagine through these articles that's been coming out since this announcement, when they're letting off these increments, 14,000 like we're about to listen to, I think it's, you know, them little 14,000 might be, I don't think they're necessarily going by like what you do at Amazon as far as your position or your, you know, what you do is when you work for Amazon, but just probably regional, you know what I'm talking about? Fulfillment centers, corporate offices, you feel me? Distribution centers, you know what I'm talking about? Shipment centers where they receive, man, listen, man. 600,000 people in America alone, not across the world, just in America. Man.
So what is happening in this situation? I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. This layoff right here, it's not going to be all at once. They're not going to, you know, come out and, all 600,000 of you guys are going to be gone right now as we speak. No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be a slow burn over time, probably over the next 2 years. But check this out. All right. So they're saying they're laying off 600,000 jobs that would otherwise hire humans, more than 500,000 by 2033. So pretty much we got another 8 years of, you know, people having jobs. So I don't know. I mean, at that rate, what? That's $100,000 a year. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. This is the second largest employer within the United States, behind Walmart. Like, what do we, guys? As we look at this,
y'all know Walmart is next, right? Put a number 11 in the chat if you know somebody that works at Amazon. Works for Amazon in any capacity. Right? This is crazy, man.
Jobs are more at risk from AI and automation. It's not just your corporate roles. It's not just your tech roles, your software engineers. No, it is your warehouse workers and order fulfillment operatives. Like, come on, guys. What are we? Seriously, when I look at this, it genuinely frustrates me because if we continue, if every company, let's say every single company decides to follow the same format,
it's not going to be the people that work at the Amazon, the word I'm looking for here. At the Amazon, goddamn it, oh man, it's leaving my mind right now, man. You hear me? It ain't talking about the people that work in corporate, although some of them might get it. We're not talking about the people that work at the I think it's 3 spots around Columbus, Dublin, New Albany, and Hilliard. Not the corporate offices where they got all their servers and stuff at, man. AWS, man. Monique Robinson was good. Man, what's them damn places called, man? I can't believe this leaving me right now, man. Computer spots, whatever they call, where they got all the big, huge servers that's in big ass buildings 3 stories high and shit. I know because I used to work at one as a security officer, right? Where they house all the big dumbass servers that need whole entire coolant systems to keep them from blowing up. I'm talking about network servers that are big as 3-story buildings, right? Listen here, man. The smart grid is here, man. The robot army is here, right in our faces. And we sitting here thinking that the illegals is here to replace us. No, they're not here to replace us, man. And they're going to bring them back. They're going to bring the illegals back, y'all. Just not in the way that we expecting or thinking about. And only after certain things are done. Right? Because they're going to need humans to be working at some of these facilities in these areas where humans ain't even going to be allowed to be unless they work out there. Y'all peep what I just said? Did that go over y'all's head right there, what I just said? Right? Let's go, man. Smash that like button. Click that video. Y'all talking about?
They're going to make a lot of money. They're going to make so much money from cutting all this payroll and investing in all this in automation. They're going to make so much money. But what if so many other companies did this? What if so many other companies decide to follow the train and do the exact same thing that they're doing?
They're absolutely going to do it. And that has always been the plan, like I've been telling y'all. Right? That has always been the plan. The smart grid is now here, man. I told y'all assigned employment, assigned housing, assigned goddamn it, well, or should I say universal basic income social credit system is here, man. Robot army, robot police. Y'all thought it was a game, huh? And it's going to start at the very, very bottom. You know, all the people that work at Amazon, 600,000 jobs, everything going to automation. Whose jobs you think going to automation first? Where most of the people work at, in them factories, them fulfillment centers, them warehouses. You know? Yeah. First to go. And when we look at this footage, man, they don't need, I've been telling y'all, man, the system that's coming in, it don't need us, man. It don't need humans, man. It just doesn't need us. Right? Think about that, man. Y'all got to understand what's going on, man. Y'all have to understand what's going on, man. It's so imperative and important that y'all understand what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, engage in, social engineering and trending topics and stuff like that, man. But you got to stay multifaceted, but you also have to, which means you got to be informed on things that actually matter too. Not just the entertainment factor in all of this stuff, man. You got to understand what's really going on in actuality, man. In actuality, man, the smart grid is here. In actuality, the robot army is here. In actuality, the unintelligent artificial intelligence is starting to take over more and more aspects of our reality. You know? And we gotta keep ourselves aware and privy of this stuff, man. So we could, like I always say, man, knowing is half the battle, man. This is a very serious situation, man. Let's go.
Right now, what if they did that? Do you know that there's not going to be anybody that is going to be like you're just shooting yourself in the foot because you don't have people to be out here buying the items that you're selling. So it's going to affect every other job, every other career, every other facility, every other person, and ultimately affect your top dollar at the end of the day. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. This could be the best thing that ever happened to the entire company. But what I'm seeing right here, from what I'm seeing, it's going to happen within the entire economy right now within the United States. Guys, this is ridiculous. 600,000. Entry-level logistic roles and last mile delivery. Think driverless delivery. So we already got Uber.
What I've been telling y'all, man. I did the show on it about a year ago, so man. Maybe even about a year or so more ago. When I told y'all that Kroger was one of the first corporations experimenting with autonomous vehicles. Right? Autonomous vehicles. All y'all out there that drive for Amazon, they don't need y'all, man. Don't y'all know that? They don't need us no more, man. They got autonomous vehicles with the LiDAR technology. that's more better. The unintelligent artificial intelligence has the entire globe mapped out. The unintelligent artificial intelligence can navigate and traverse all and every roads, fairways, thoroughways, freeways, highways, byways, streets, roads, alleys on the entire planet. Do y'all understand that? Uber, Lyft, Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, whatever delivery service that you use or, at your discretion. All the ride share programs out there, taxis, ambulance. Y'all got to understand the ambulances, city buses, local transportation, public transportation. The robots been operating the subway systems and the train systems and the airplanes. Y'all understand what type of society we being geared towards, man? What we being preemptively, predictively programmed to be realizing and experiencing. I keep telling y'all to watch Nosedive, season 3, episode 1, Netflix series Black Mirror. I keep telling y'all to watch that, man. And I'm going to keep to tell y'all to watch that, right? Amazon, the second largest employer in America. Do y'all understand that? Second, setting out to get rid of more than half of its human staff within the next 7 years. Right? We could do something so beautiful and so powerful before that 7 years is up. But what it's going to take to get done, man, it's sad for me to say this too. Disappointing for me to say this too. Most of y'all ain't going to ride. Most of y'all. But I'm not going to just, it's for good reasons why y'all not going to ride. Though, but y'all got to understand, if we really is going to change anything about our world, man, our experience we having right now, man, we got to be, man, my Lord. My Lord, man. It's crazy, man, when I be thinking about this type of stuff, man. But yeah, man. Smart Grid is here. Robot Army is here. Amazon is the first company. Definitely ain't going to be the last. It's definitely the second largest employer in America. Just think about that, though, y'all. Think about that. The second largest employer in America is setting out to get rid of more than half of its workforce, human workforce, in the next 7 years. And my question is, how many of us work for Amazon? Too many. Down near roughly 1.2 million Americans work for Amazon in America. You know what I'm saying? In America. Think about that, man. I want y'all to really think about that.
Who is driving itself? Now think about Amazon delivery drivers, but there's no driver. They're just driverless delivery cars, just big cars is driving on the road by itself. Administrative roles. So probably your managers at a lot of these plants. And look, even as I look, a lot of these roles aren't even at the corporate level. Okay, entry level, contact, customer service. Okay, I guess you could say that. If you've ordered from Amazon recently, you've already seen that chat bot does an excellent job. So they got AI instead of actual representatives. And lastly, they got entry-level coding and web development roles. So this is ridiculous, y'all. You cannot make this up. And even as I look at these, right, why are these jobs at risk of automation? This is from Forbes, all right? They got to get their spelling check together, y'all. This is crazy, though. Throughout the supply chain, there are plenty of opportunities for automation because much of it consists of predictable workflows. And I get it. 100%. Most of these jobs, most of these factories, most of these people, these places, a lot of these roles are entry-level roles where they don't require you to have any kind of tangible skills. And when I say tangible, I mean like, you got to go to school to learn this sort of, the desired skill. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to get a trade. You don't have to take any kind of programs. Most of these roles, you could just go and apply and start working. Most of them, a lot of them, especially at the warehouse level, a lot of them are. However, there are roles at the warehouse level that need to have those skills. And so at the end of the day, it just depends on which kind of role we're looking at, which position. It all depends. I'm not saying they're doing a mass of every single role, but at the same time, they're trying to be more efficient and more strategic as to what they're, listen, AI, that is going to be the end of, I'm not trying to go dark. I'm not trying to fearmonger. But seriously, if you're in the job market right now and you're not using AI or if you're not using any of these systems to truly benefit your workload. So how did these?
And see, that's what I want to discuss. This is one of the main reasons why I'm having this show tonight. Right? See, the unintelligent artificial intelligence is trying to convince us that we need it. That we need it. And we don't need it. We're getting along fine without it. Now, the reason why it's being allowed to for us to have access to the unintelligent artificial intelligence in the way we is so we can get comfortable with it, get familiar with it, even develop a relationship with it, so we get this feeling that it's somehow helping. What I've been telling y'all. What have I been telling y'all? It's going to enhance us. It's going to make us better. It's going to be making things convenient for us. If you're not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to see the play that's being set. We do not need the unintelligent artificial intelligence. We don't need it to survive. It, in fact, needs us. But look how crafty and clever the unintelligent artificial intelligence is. It is trying to convince us that we need it. And you got people saying if you're not using AI to do this and to do that, it all starts off so cool and it's helping us. It's enhancing things. It's making things easier for them. It's just doing all it. Nah, man. I'm just sitting over here trying to tell y'all about this stuff, man. That's the trick bag right there, y'all. It's making your workload easier. It's desensitizing us and preemptively programming us on so many levels. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Let's go.
End up in this Vegas speakeasy with a story no one will believe. It began with...
Please be aware that you are at risk right now. I don't care which role. I don't care if you're in healthcare. I don't care if you are in, finance. I don't care if you are in factory work, manufacturing. I don't care if you're in construction. I don't care. All these roles at this point, it's about money. It's literally about money. And the government is not putting any kind of regulation on any of these systems to stop any of this. And they're going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over again until eventually we hit the bottom. I don't understand. But hey, I got more videos. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Let's get to the rest of the video.
Y'all, I just want to be really, really real with you for a minute. If you want to work in tech in 2025,
You have got to embrace AI. You have to be using AI. You have to talk about AI. You have to show how you're using it to do your job better than you used to. This is going to be big for my recruiting.
See what I'm talking about? See how we being manipulated into thinking that we need it under the guise of it's making us better. It's making things more convenient for us, more easy for us. It's relieving us of a lot of our workload. Look what we got to give in exchange for that, though. Let's go.
Friends, but Amazon just announced that they are going to be doing layoffs across their people org. They're planning to cut as many as 15% of their HR department. Their people team has over 10,000 employees globally.
15% of their human resources department. Listen, man, if you don't got that many humans or any humans at all, if you don't have any humans at all working for your corporation, what you need a human resources department for? Y'all should have knew over all these years the type of people that work in HR or how HR is. Y'all kind of had a feeling that HR was going to be like, think about everybody who works in human resources. What if these companies get rid of all the humans that work for them? There's not going to be a need for HR anymore, right? Everything else, people who work there can handle manually. They don't need y'all to do that for them. They don't need human resources. We do our own at work now. Most places, some places don't even have HR people at the job. They don't have an office. I know when I worked for Owens Corning, they didn't even have an HR on site. The HR came like once every other week or twice or once a month. So what's going to happen when there ain't no more humans working in these places? Ain't going to be no need for no HR department. So that's one of the reasons why HR is one of the first departments that's going to be cut at Amazon. Let's go.
So we're talking about something like 1,500 people who are going to lose their jobs. And this is at least in part to offset the $100 billion that they are putting towards building out cloud and AI data centers. And in a blog post.
That's what it is, data center. Data center. That's the word I was looking for. Amazon has 3 data centers in our city. One in Dublin, one in goddamn New Albany, and one in Hilliard. Right? I'm talking about these network servers Amazon got storing all of our information. I'm talking about some of these buildings, right? Well, one of the each of the fulfillment or each of the data centers has 5 buildings. 4 of them all have the network servers, and then there's one building that has all the big, huge servers. I'm talking about, man, it's a 3-story building. Huge building. I would say about 60,000 square feet. Yeah, man. And that joint is protected like Fort Knox. You hear me? And they got 3 of them right here in Columbus. Right? Yeah, man. Amazon, man, big company. The people that work there, they ain't gonna lose their jobs. Neither are the private security companies that they hire to work there. All right, but all these fulfillment centers, factories, warehouses, HR, time to go, man. Let's go.
Andy Jassy, the CEO of Amazon, made it very, very clear that he expects every single employee to be comfortable with AI. And look, most employers in tech have either already set an expectation like this or they're going to. Mine did it over a year ago. At my company, 97% of employees are using AI regularly. We are required to screen for AI skills in our hiring process. So if people are not on board and using AI, they can't get hired at my company.
every company is going to put things like this in place. I do want to be clear that I'm not necessarily saying that everyone has to like embrace AI or use AI. I'm saying specifically if you are looking to build or advance a career in tech, I would highly recommend that these are skills that you build.
Absolutely. And the whole tech field, the whole tech industry right now, it is changing so rapidly. Even the new grads, they're coming out and the things that they've learned within their college, career, they're coming out, and a lot of those, principles are out the window. Even your new coders, your new web developers, your new, software engineers. And that's a field that I was in, or that I'm currently in. I'm cybersecurity, all those fields. Everything that they're learning now with learning how to code, and yes, you need to know the basics, right? But as a whole, you need to know how to debug the code that AI is presenting and put systems together within a faster pace. You need to be pumping out so much more BS, be more productive. That's it. And that's why you're seeing all these layoffs happening, because they're getting rid of those entry level, those junior level, those, internship roles where you are just literally sitting there coding for the company. Because why do I need you to code when I can get AI to make the whole goddamn program in 1 minute? 1 minute. And I say darn, I don't know. It's just weird. I'm not cursing on the channel, but y'all know exactly what I'm saying, guys. In 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute. It is insane. It's scary and it's crazy. If a company is able to lay off 600 people, you can only imagine the heights that we're going to be seeing in the next 2 years.
Hi. So I got laid off this morning at 7 a.m. With a random email from somebody I don't know in HR. I've been with my company Amazon for almost 14 years. It's my own.
14 years. 14 years. This chick been working at Amazon for 14 years, and they even had they emailed her. Like, unfortunately, we will no longer be requiring your services. We are automating our systems, and your position happens to be one of those which fall underneath our new guidelines for replacing with AI. I'm pretty sure Amazon giving these employees a nice severance package, though. I'm pretty sure they hooking them up and all that stuff as far as like up until, especially somebody who's been working there 14 years. I'm pretty sure she's going to get a nice little chunk of change when she leaves. I'm pretty sure they're going to hook her up with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Her 401k and all of that. But, I mean, after 14 years of you working some damn where, man, you thinking to yourself like, damn, man. My Lord, man, this is just the beginning. This is the first wave, man. Let's go.
Adult real job I've ever had, various roles. And I'm posting this because I know this has happened to a lot of people over the last 5 years, and I've never been laid off before. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Obviously, I have to apply for jobs, but the job market is atrocious. I think we all know that. I don't know if anybody has any advice or words of how you got through it, or any leads on remote jobs or jobs in the Tampa Bay area. Please comment below.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your field. I mean, she was working at Amazon, and this video was posted back in July. This isn't a current layoff, right? But I mean, that was a couple months ago. Still, guys, when we talk about the market, please, 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 if I had to give you any kind of advice, please learn how to use whatever systems, whatever automation, whatever AI that is going to work within your industry. You learn the systems now. Like, I don't know. I think she's within HR is what she was talking about. But guys, learn those systems now. It's not a matter of, I'll get to it at my next job, or maybe the next job isn't. The company you're working for only cares about you to the extent of how much money you are bringing to that company. That is the reality. If you're not bringing in as much money, and some companies are actually from good faith, right? Some companies actually, take care of the people and they don't care about automation. They're going to stick to their rules. Some companies do. And there are a lot of companies that are doing that. But a lot of these big tech, these big companies, I'm not fear-mongering. I'm just... this whole situation is so frustrating. I can't even get my words out the way I want it.
So I say he can't even say it straight.
I'll talk about it a lot more in the live. But
now I feel what homie is saying because it's the same stuff that I've been telling y'all about. Shout out to the homie right there. That's my brother DJ Reed. He talk about all things tech, man. Shout out to that brother, man. He got a nice platform, man. That brother, man, I like his content because he be keeping me up to date on what's going on. You know what I'm saying, in the tech world, man, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to DJ Reed, man. DJ Reed over there on YouTube. Let's subscribe to that brother. Show that brother some support. FBA all. I've been sitting up here telling y'all about this stuff. They do not need us. And by us, I mean us humans. They don't need us, man. Right? Don't need us. Right? And if y'all think it's a gang, if y'all think these companies do need us, because what I've always said is that, right? Because when I first came home, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? And I'm gonna come up for this too. All right. I'm gonna come because this is some real talk, man. Right? When I was in the joint, man, I used to have a subscription to Popular Mechanics, Popular Science magazine, and Wired magazine. Right? I did this because, and I maintained my subscription all the way up until I got out because I told myself, I know things is changing. I was already up on certain things before I got locked up. And I knew that by the time I got out, I knew that I was going to have to be ahead of the curve or at least up to date with the technology. So what did I do? I got a subscription to Wired magazine. I got a subscription to Popular Mechanics and Popular Science. Right? And through having those subscriptions to those 3 magazines for 6.5 years, man, this is how I know about the smart grid. I was able to piece it all together just from reading the magazines. Like, oh shit, this shit is happening now. By the time I come home, it's going to be on the way. Now it's here. And when I came home in 2016, I got a job working. Look how God worked, man. Look how God worked. When I got out of the joint in 2016, I was in the halfway house, right? At the Alvis house. You did. And I sat up there, and when I was in the halfway house, I got a job working at Family Dollar, which was literally right down the street from my halfway house, right? And before I got the job at, hold on. No, this is why I was working at, now that I'm thinking about it, I was working at Family Dollar the whole time. I was going to the Goodwill as well, right? And I was taking classes. I was taking some IT classes at the Goodwill where I became certified for all the Microsoft Office programs. And I got how to, use Google, how to, navigate the internet, and you learn all the terminology and stuff. I even became A+ compact certified, which wasn't easy, right? And that's another, the game is to be sold, not to be told, though. So I'm letting y'all know, not too much, but just letting y'all know some stuff. But that's another way that a brother got some income for himself. Because yes, I am A+ compact certified. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be doing this a lot when I first came home. You know what I'm saying? I was working at Aero. I worked at a place called Aero Electronics, which laid me off in 2019. But working at Aero Electronics. I got a job working at Aero Electronics where I did troubleshoot and repair on what? Network servers, PCs, laptops, office computers, smartphones, PDAs, POSs, not pieces of shit, but points of sale or cash registers, and all type of other small little electronics where I would do data wiping, troubleshooting, repair, right? Man, listen what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And when I used to be working at Aero, where when I first started working there, I was working in the data wiping area. I later got a promotion to the troubleshooting and repair, right? But anyway, I was working in the data wiping area, and in the data wipe area is where companies like IBM, companies like HSBC, companies like goddammit Google, where some of Aero's clients, is where they send all their computers from all their offices all around the world, and they have companies like Aero Electronics do the data wiping on their hard drives of their equipment, of their computers and laptops and network servers, right? And when I used to work at Aero closed that facility down. I can't remember who owns it now, but they closed that facility down because they're corporate downsizing like most Fortune 200 and 100 companies are. Aero is a Fortune 100 company, 200 company, right? And it is the largest and most profitable corporation of its kind, right? Aero Electronics, maybe y'all have heard of them, right? Anyway, they got 456, or had at one point 456 offices worldwide. You know, they're like the number 2 in their market, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, working at Aero, and I'm doing the data wiping, and I used to always say to myself, because like I said, when I was in the joint, I had the subscription to Wire, I had the subscription to Proper Mechanics and Proper Science, which what I'm saying is I make sure I kept myself on game on what's going on technological wise while I was in the joint, and I knew that this was coming. I knew that the automation of our society is coming because I was reading the magazines. I said, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this is happening. You feel me? Anyway, here he is, 2026, right? And it's happening because when I used to work at Aero, and this is back in 2000, I started working there when I was in a halfway house in 2016. And they laid us off September 27th of 2019, right? Just a short of 3 years working there I was. I love working at Aero, man. You know what I'm saying? I was able, and I still do, use my skills in troubleshooting and repairing. When I forgot about that because I didn't personally work on too many smartphones. The other troubleshoot repair department did, but computers, laptops, and network servers, I could troubleshoot and repair them to this day. And that's what you know what I'm saying, I was gonna see if I could get a job doing that when I worked at Aero, when I worked at Amazon, the data center. I worked security up there, and I was like, hold on, but it was a conflict of interest, and I wasn't able to even apply for the job over there at Amazon. But yeah, though, man, I used to be working at Aero, y'all, and I would be sitting up there when I was doing that data wiping, man, and I would be sitting here thinking to myself, like, I know they're going to automate most of this stuff, especially a company like Aero Electronics. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, in order for a robot to be able to do the job that I do, that robot would have to move like me. It would have to be quadrupedal. It would have to be a quadruped. It would have to have 2 arms, 2 legs. It would have to be able to move like how I move. It would have to be able to think like that on a whim. When it comes to troubleshooting and repairing, and when it comes to data wiping, it's going to have to think real off the cuff when it comes to hooking up the data wiping software to different computers. Different companies got different security software or privacy software on their laptops or computers. and you got to go into the goddamn BIOS. If y'all know anything about that, some of these computers have to literally go in the motherboard and remove certain circuitry and pieces in order to be able to run the data wiping software program on them. Right? Niquay, what's up, baby? Right? Do y'all catch? You understand what I'm saying? And I used to always think to myself, like, in order for a robot to do my job when I was working in data wiping, I was like, man, that robot would have to be like a human. It would have to be like a human, right? My man Craig Harper say, I remember, bro, like, I remember, bro, it's like little bro with the Popular Mechanics Max, National Geographic subscription. Yeah, I had a subscription to National Geographic too, right? I used to be right. National Geographic, Popular Mechanics, Popular Science, and Wired magazine. I pay for that stuff off of my commissary, man. I told myself, I said, I'm gonna be locked up for this time. I'm going to be up aware on what's going on technological wise, man. And from reading them 4 magazines, I knew, I said, man, the smart grid is coming. The robot army is on the way. See, back in 2015, 14, and 15, it was on the way. Now it's here. Right? And I used to always say to myself, Craig Harper, man, in order for a robot to do my job or to do the job as a person working in data wiping at my job when I worked at Aero, right? And I loved Aero, man. They took care of us at Aero, man. Even when they laid us all off, they took care of us. They hooked us up, man. For real. Hooked us up. I wasn't even tripping. You feel me? And then right after that, the pandemic happened. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? When I used to work at Aero, I was like, damn, in order for a robot to do this data wiping job in the way that I do it, it would have to move like me. It would have to be able to, I would even dare say, think like me, right? And when you think about stuff like that, you be like, man, but then you got to think about companies like Boston Dynamics. And I've been telling y'all about Boston Dynamics for quite some time. I done did plenty of shows where we talked about and discussed Boston Dynamics. Right? I've been telling y'all about Boston Dynamics. You did smash that like button, click on the best subscribe page, man. Not a woman wanted for alleged assaults across Ohio. Damn girl, what you done sat up there and did, man. So just in case it's, because I know it's some of y'all out there that even though, and this just proves how ignorant that we are collectively as humans, man, even though there is so much video, so much evidence to prove, and you can go see for yourself if you just did some due diligence, that the robot army is here. I be getting emails from people. It's funny when you're a content creator, man. You just don't never know who watching your stuff, man. Dan Pratchett, what's happening, man? Right? But it's people who really don't understand that companies like Boston Dynamics exist. When you tell people that the robot army is here, or you talk about stuff like that, or you said robots are way more advanced. I done did shows talking about clone AI, you know what I'm saying, clone robotics, open AI, all these companies, man. Tesla, Boston Dynamics, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, right? All these companies, man. So just in case y'all think that these is somewhere down the line, bro, this is what exists today, right now, and has been. Right? We ain't talking about them clunky, jerky, industrial robots, arms that some of these companies use. That's like not even first gen. The robots we about to start seeing at Amazon, Walmart, whatever, these are the first gen wave of AI-powered humanoid robots. They're only going to evolve and get better, right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Huh? You work at Amazon? This is why they're getting rid of you. What need you for? They need us for? What do they need us for? They need us for? Just saying, y'all, what do they need us for? What do they need us for? They need us for, y'all, man. It's a serious question. I used to say when I worked at Arrow that in order for a robot to do my job, it would have to be able to move like me, arms, legs. It would have to be able to think off the cuff, off the top, on time, in real time, troubleshooting. Well, I got to figure out if this computer has CompuServe on it, or I have to figure out if I got to remove a certain piece from the motherboard in order to run the wiping software on it, which means I'm going to have to open up the literal back of the computer and look in the motherboard, get the tools, the toolkit. These little toolkits, the repair computer toolkits, they are expensive. They can run up to like $300-400 for all them little tools you need to get into the base of my computer and troubleshoot it. I save myself a lot of money because I troubleshoot and repair my own computer. That's why I've had the same computer for 7 years. I got like 4 or 5 of these. All my external hard drives are at least 1 terabyte. Right? In order for a robot to do my job, it would have to move like me. I would even go as far as saying it would have to think like me. And here we are, Boston Dynamics, right here, 2026. This is the capabilities at Boston Dynamics. This isn't CGI. These videos I'm playing y'all, they're not CGI. They're not AI. They're actual video footage of the capabilities of the robots they building over here at Boston Dynamics. And they don't even need us for that, Craig Harper, man. I mean, they just really don't. Dan Patrick said my laptop blew out a week ago. Once these machines, once these robots like Atlas right here, once they discover and they learn and teach each other how to repair themselves, they really ain't gonna need us. Robots are already doing that now. What y'all know about that? Y'all know about it's some AI-powered robots that are repairing themselves already. You work at Amazon?
All an operator needs. All an operator needs to do in order to start a workflow is drive the robot into place, go over to an operator tablet, press play, and Stretch does the rest. When Stretch is inside of a container or a trailer, it uses its advanced perception system to see boxes and pick them and place them onto a conveyor.
Stretch really supports us in a very labor-intense process in the warehouse and gives us the opportunity to put the employees into other work that would suffer under normal circumstances.
So what about the person who used to work in here doing that? What about the person who was unloading the truck and then doing it for 4 or 5 years and actually likes it because when they go to work, they consider it getting paid to do exercise? See, the whole time we think we're being replaced by illegals. Now we all is being replaced by robots. Eventually, that's the goal, right? My man Craig Harper said in iRobot, Will Smith said robots making robots. That's just crazy. iRobot told us everything but entertainment made the message go over your head. Yup. So once these robots figure out, and they already have, they're already doing it. I done talked about it on the show. They're already repairing themselves and making themselves, replicating themselves. They're already doing it. Even at the level of just the unintelligent artificial intelligence, not even the physicality of a robot. And y'all think Amazon, who y'all think Amazon, y'all think it can't happen? Y'all think it's not possible? The thing is, they ain't going to need 600,000 robots to do the jobs that 600,000 humans do. Do you understand that? How many robots y'all think Amazon is going to have in order to do the job of 600,000 humans? How many robots y'all think is going to be needed for that? What type of robotic force could you have, or would you have to muster in order to replace 600,000 humans? And if you think these companies don't crunch these numbers, something really wrong with y'all, man. I bet you if I dug into it, pause, I will find out for both of these companies. Because I'm pretty sure they both got something similar, if not exactly that. I'm ready to talk about. It's called cover your own ass, man. And, you know, I hate to say it, but it's business, man. Right? It's business nonetheless. You feel me? Look at this, man.
If we didn't have Stretch supporting them in these unloading processes.
All an operator needs to.
us for? They need us for.
This is Stretch Autonomous Warehouse.
I ain't been getting high. This is my kingdom come.
What they need us for, man. That's all I'm asking y'all. They don't need us. Everybody that work at a factory, work at a warehouse. Right? Do construction. If you do construction, how many of y'all work in construction?
I forgot my tools again. Such a show off.
What the young folks say nowadays, we're cooked. We're cooked. I remember that. That was the infamous freeway scene they had in that movie, man. Great question, Dan Patrick. How are humans going to make a living? I keep telling y'all about this social credit system that's about to be coming in, man. How much money we make, where we work, where we live is going to be determined on how we behave in society based off of how well we acquiesce and comply to the social credit system that's about to come into place. This is why I keep telling y'all to watch season 3, episode 1 of Black Mirror on Netflix, so y'all can get an idea where this is headed. In the future, we're going to be getting universal basic income. Right? All our jobs is going to be taken over by the robots. It's already happening now. Yeah. And actually, Craig Harper, if we was going to say, or if we was going to reference the Terminator movie to anything or any company, it would be Northrop Grumman. Right? Oh, I dare say Lockheed Martin. Right? But definitely Northrop Grumman for sure. You feel me? All right. But yeah, that's a great comparison. Boston Dynamics. Right. Boston Dynamics is like, what was it called? The company was called Cyberdyne. Wasn't that the name of the company that built all the robots and stuff in the Terminator franchise? And was it called? A company called Cyberdyne, right? The movies always tell us what's going on, y'all. I've been letting y'all know that movies definitely telling us what's going on. For sure. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. These are the capabilities of robots today. Now. They don't need us, man. Don't need us. Wow, man.
Whoa.
Smash that like button.
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Our newest generation of the robot.
We see Atlas as the ultimate tool. We know that it's going to be going into environments and doing tasks alongside people for a long time. And so with Atlas, we just see work changing. And we've designed Atlas to work alongside people and to drop into and out of person-centered environments so that it's a tool.
Guys, we had an exclusive opportunity to talk with Boston Dynamics about their new Atlas robot that's blowing up right now.
This is our Atlas robot, and one of the things that makes it unique is its head, which both looks different and also has all of the cameras and compute fully integrated. So this is actually a modular head with the sensors and computer on board, has 360-degree sensing, and we're the first humanoid robot to have a certifiable safety system. So we've learned from the autonomous vehicle industry about how you can really reliably...
A certified safety system. Basically a self-destruct system, man.
To detect people and hazards around the robot, and the robot has that built in, because we know that to deploy this for real, you need to get the factory safety officers on board. You need to have a system that's designed for that from the beginning. So we've, taken that safety very seriously from the start. And if you look at the legs, this has some passive cooling, and it is also spaced out so you don't have pinch points. This is something that you could actually expect.
Man, the smart grid is here. The robot arm is here. Young Blade Monger in the building. What's up with your boy? Yeah, man, it's here, man, y'all. The smart grid is here, man. The robot army is here. Right? This is wild, man. More Boston Dynamics. Cooked, as the young people say, man. This nigga's hey, Barker, funny as hell. Right? Yeah, man. I just want to come and talk to y'all, chop it up with y'all about that real quick tonight, man. Y'all know how it is. Listen, man, I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. The smart grid is here. The robot army is here, man. 600,000 jobs. Right? Man, I'm telling you, if I work for companies like Amazon, man, y'all better be figuring out y'all's exit strategy, man. Cause you know what I mean? You don't want to get caught up in all the rigmarole and then you're out of a JO, you're out of a JO, man, talking about. When you're looking for a job, man, make sure you go for a job. You do your due diligence. You sit up there and see how they treat the employees, how long they be around. You know what I'm saying? You do your due diligence on that stuff, on what they stocks options is looking like. You understand, man? You don't just be sitting there taking any job. You know, do some research on the company, man. Make sure they legit, who that they whatever. You know what I'm talking about? But man, listen here, man. Right? The robot army is now here, Jack. Been here. I ain't gonna say it. Man, this video ain't new right here. Man, listen here, y'all, man. The smart grid is now here. I'm trying to warn you. You know? Yeah, man. Man, damn, Black Market gonna sit there talking about some employee roles, employee robots. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? Listen, y'all, the smart grid is now here. Right? You know, about time for us to start going through our our detox cleansings and all that stuff, man. You know, someone get rid of all this stuff you don't even know in your body that's in your body, Jack. You dig? All these heavy particulate metals that we have been inundated with. So the more lock us in. Right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The smart grid is now here. The robot army is here. Definitely is. I keep telling y'all, man, we got all these heavy nanoparticulate metals just residing and abiding in our body. And I'm telling you now, you need to detox. Get you some Epsom salt, some baking soda, right? Right? Get you some non-iodized salt. Right? You know? And then get you some what's the other stuff called? The boric. Get you some of that borax. That stuff called, I think it's called borax if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sodium tetraborate. Right? Yeah. Get you some borax. Get you some borax, some baking soda, some Epsom salt, and what else? Baking soda, Epsom salt, borax. It's another one too. I can't think of right now. Throw a cup of each of that in your bath water. And just sit. You'd be surprised what you'd be surprised. I'll just say that. Be surprised, man. Surprise. Between the eyes. You gotta get all them heavy nano particulates about your body, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we 40 plus, man. You 40 plus, you know, need to be up in that gym. Can't wait to go to the gym Wednesday morning, boy. Yeah. Why would you not use borax, Blade Monger? Right? Why would you not use borax if you wanted to detoxify your body of the heavy nanometal particulates in your body, which borax specifically, especially will attack? Right? Borax is a odor neutralizer, and how could I say it? Right, it's real good with you know, the borax also it makes your whites whiter and all that stuff. It just enhances the cleaning power of whatever detergent you using. It's also a water softener, right? Right. You do all type of crazy stuff with the borax, man. You can even make slime with borax, right? As the kids would say nowadays, right? But that a mixture of everything I just said, that stuff would extract all of the heavy nanoparticulates out of your body, right? You know what I'm saying? Being naturally ionized, not iodized, but ionized, right? Borax, you know, baking soda, Epsom salt, right? They all work together to pull these things out of your body, right? Borax is an abrasive, right? I'm not telling you to go out there and just start, you know, no, I'm not telling you to do that. What I'm telling you is, I can't even remember the brother's name right now, right? I can't remember the brother's name right now, but do your due diligence into those things. You'll see if you're trying to self-detoxify, you feel me? And most stores sell borax. You probably go to Kroger and get borax. Yeah, I wouldn't even use no apple cider vinegar if I was going to use not that brand anyway. Right? But yeah, though, man, to get all those little, you know, yeah, man, you're going to have to detox, man. Detoxify your body of all the toxic metals that's running around in your body, man. Don't help if you're sedimentary and you ain't moving. You feel me? Yeah. Apple cider vinegar is good. I can say it can be palatable, whatever brand is making it, depending on the brand. Mm-hmm. Right. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We're about to get up out of here, y'all. Listen, man, I think I want to draw this out too long. You did. I've been telling y'all that the smart grid is here. I've been telling y'all that the robot army is here. Yeah, that's why. That's one of the main reasons why you would. It can also be used, Blade Monger, in company with the baking soda, the Epsom salt, and it's something else I'm thinking of. It's the borax, Epsom salt, baking soda, and it's something else, man. It's another. I can't remember exactly what it is. Something that I can't remember my homie's name, but he got content on YouTube as well. You know what I'm saying? He's a goddamn you know what I'm saying? He's a goddamn chemical engineer, and he you know what I'm saying, be giving people tips on how to detoxify their bottles from the heavy nanoparticulates, and also on how to you know what I'm saying, make personal magnetic fields and all that stuff to protect you from all these frequencies and stuff. Man, I can't remember my brother's name right now. He got a weird German, like a weird name, and I can't remember his name right now. But the brother, I don't know if he's still on YouTube, but he used to be on YouTube just showing people how to make Faraday beds at home and everything, right? Yeah, borax has many uses, man. It has many uses. One of its uses can be to extract the heavy nanoparticulate out of your body, the heavy metal. You know, that's what borax can be used in conjunction with the baking soda and the borax and the Epsom salt. And I can't remember the other last thing. It's 4 ingredients. I can't remember the fourth one. No, it's not. Columbus, Ohio is already the major smart city. My city is the smartest city in America right now, outside of Silicon Valley. I done plenty of shows on that. Columbus is the most smart automated city outside of Silicon Valley of the country. Right? So Columbus is already the first major smart city. It's literally the smartest city in America. Smart means strategic military armaments and residential technologies. Smart. Smart grid. Unintelligent artificial intelligence. Goddamn it. Social credit system. Assigned housing. Assigned employment. Universal basic income. See, the reason why they getting rid of us, because it's not going to be designed for the majority of us to be working. We're going to be earning our universal basic credit, or universal basic income is going to be determined on how we behave in society. Now, if you be a good little boy or a good little girl and you acquiesce and comply with all the rules of society, who knows where you'll be living. But if you're a guy like me, imagine what my social credit score would be. What you think your social credit score is? Hey, I got a challenge for everybody tapping in. Put what you think your social credit score would be on a scale from 1 to 10 in the comment section. Next, what you think your social credit score is right now on a scale of 1 to 10. What y'all think y'all social credit score right now is? Do you have a ranking of 10? 10 being a supermodel global citizen, and 1 or lower being persona non grata, meaning one who is not desired by the state. right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Tomorrow, man, tap in, walk with us. You already know tomorrow night is Tuesday night. It's the sports show. We definitely going in, right? We definitely going in tomorrow for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. We're going in tomorrow. Shout out to my brother Shakur Stevenson for that glorious victory. You hear me? Teofimo was looking like he was high off a crack or something out there. Like he just hit, like he hit some meth or something before he went out there. Yeah, you can use it for that too. Borax has a wide array of uses, right? That's what we're going to be discussing tomorrow, man. Tuesday night wrap up with my brother King Els. Of course, we're going to be discussing the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. We're going to be discussing this fight right here. We're going to be discussing the finals or the playoffs in the NBA coming up. All of that, man. You know we're going to get to it tomorrow, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Share on your social engineer. Hey, listen, man. The smart grid is now here. Like I've been telling y'all. Right? Assigned employment. Where you work at is going to determine or be determined off of how well you behave in society. Right? Where you live, where you work, how much you make is all going to be determined. Your universal basic income is going to be determined off of how well you comply with the rules of society. Not by your college degree, not by who your daddy is, not because of DEI. It's all going to be determined on how well you behave and acquiesce and comply to the rules of society, man. Just like in China right now. They got they have social credit system in place all over China. I want y'all to understand that there's people in China who cannot ride the train or the bus due to their political views on the government over there, Xi Jinping's government. Do y'all understand that? Excuse me. Do y'all understand that? Right. This ain't gonna be the last time we talk about this situation for sure. Just like this ain't the first time we've addressed this situation over here. We've been discussing that the smart grid is here. We've been talking about this stuff amongst each other for quite some time now, man. And it's only going to get worse. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe to the page. Shout out to that brother Shakur Stevenson. Right? He went out there and put on a beautiful show, if you ask me. Put on a real nice show, man. That hunger, man. I'm telling you, when that hunger set in, it's a different situation when that hunger set in, Jack. You did. Whole different situation when that hunger set in, man. You getting tired of everybody saying all the stuff they saying about you, calling you pillow hands and all that crazy stuff. Your fights is boring. And he said, nah, man, I'm gonna go in here and knock this dude out. I'm gonna redeem myself. I'm gonna prove myself. I know that's right. You gotta prove yourself to us, man. You know, We out of here, y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I appreciate everybody coming through, tapping in. The Smart Grid is here. Y'all know over here at Able Talk, we're going to keep you up on game about everything concerning this type of content. You hear me? Tap in and walk with us, man. You know? Seriously, man. Real, man. These robots is about to take us over, man. The robots is what's replacing us, not the illegals. Yeah, you gotta do all of that, man. Sometimes a nice fast thing is what you need, man. You just need to just stop eating. Definitely stop eating all that BS we be eating. Right? I'm talking about, man, listen here. Sheesh. You know, and I don't eat as good as I should, but I eat a lot better than what I did. I'm telling you that. A lot. I'm talking about a lot. Man. Sheesh. Well, you know what I'm saying? Basically, literally eating ourselves to death. You know? What the rest of y'all evening, man. Run on Maria with some E&E.
City slickers, how you figure that?
That's not necessary.
You've got grit in it.
Yeah, hey.
E&E every day.
It's going to hurt.
We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? Yeah, my view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Give it back, please flicker, now you in some trauma. Yeah. We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? Yeah, my view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Give it back, please flicker, now you in some trauma. Sick with it, kid, come see me for benefits. Oh, you think you seen a dry? Wait till recession hit. Okay. Some aggressive shit. Knowing who you messing with. Take your stomach out, then what you digesting with. Sick bar, sick flow like I'm possessed with it. Front door, back porch, how I'm addressing it. Let's go. Heard you really like my style, now you impressed with it. You was talking hella shit, now you confessing it. Sick regimen, I know it's some impressive shit. Prejudice, only paper with the president. Well, my penmanship is fire at the fingertips. I'm still fly, I can't find this landing strip. E&E, education come with fellowship. And everything good with the pen, check the manuscript. And our residents skipping our internships. Watch me doctor up the flow. Check the membership. Yeah. We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? Yeah. My view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Okay. Give it back, flee flicker, now you in some trauma. Yeah. We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? Yeah. My view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Okay. Give it back, flee flicker, now you in some trauma. Pajama slippers and a split, I'm just getting comfy. When it come to dropping hits, I get kinda clumsy. Another show, sick flow, mic is getting rusty. E&E, fam thick like a board of trustees. 3-piece, double breast with the matching cufflinks. Got a rack, she got a rack, hers is kinda busty. Next move, who your king, make him bow to me. Weak with no backbone, it's how you sound to me. Why you think your head bobbing, stop doubting me. Better join the movement when the crowd's surrounding me. Dumbfounded beat, I think I got some room to eat. Throw some wood to the fire to increase the heat. Now you in some trauma, Dutch master, give me promise. Fitting team going great with some marijuana. Man, I know moms and pops so proud of me. Calculations broke, man, they always can count on me. We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? My view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Give it back, flee flicker, now you in some trauma. We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? My view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Give it back, flee flicker, now you in some trauma.
Sick told me I can kill them, so I'm building coffins. Fire flow designer clothes, you know I do this often. Pick your poison, I'm a shooter, ain't no time for talking. The gas I blow is really strong, that's why I'm usually coughing. My bitch is bad and life is good, man, I don't see no problems. My swag is up, I piss them off, now that's a bladder problem. I speak the truth in every bar just like I'm Beanie Siegel. Don't fuck with fakes, that shit is law just like a paralegal. Dip through your set like them niggas with the frozen eagle. Pop off and let a couple rockets like I'm in Toledo. Don't test me ever, multiple choice, I leave them guessing. Slow singing, flower bringing, man get the reverend. CBS the way I keep an eye on these niggas. Cause niggas hating, that's a fact, so I just stacking figures. Nosh and glitch, I promise you niggas don't want the drama. But it's up to you, you can deal with the drama.
We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? My view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Give it back, flee flicker, now you in some trauma. We be winning 100 figures plus a couple commas. City slickers, how you figure that my math a problem? My view's bigger still, quicker still about the drama. Give it back, flee flicker, now you in some trauma.